Let's get your gun already!
What the hell?
What in the... Not again, not my TV. Oh my goodness, the TV again. What? What the? What? Oh! What? Get me out of here! It's cold. Get me out of here. Oh, self-eject. Whoa. It's warm in here. Have you ever wondered why so many people break into the tech industry without a degree? Well, there's a secret to it. And in today's video, I will be explaining exactly what you need to know before taking that leap. And spoiler alert, it's not what you think. Now, before I give you the secret of the list of tech jobs that doesn't really require a degree at all, I want to first let you guys know y'all are doing an amazing job at clicking on this video and learning more about what the future has to hold and how you can play a massive role in this new generation. There's so many new softwares and technology switches that have came about over the course of the years, right? Like think back 10 years ago, so much technology was not even created. So fast forward till today, there's so many opportunities that you guys have to explore and find out if it's a fit for you in your career and how you can do it and save you money without a degree. So in that case, let's get into the video. Number one, find the specific type of technology job you want to go into. As someone who does films and edits, I work with laptop functions and how they work, and also cameras and other equipment that have to do with technology. However, finding the type of technology job or interest that interests you will be great to start off knowing if you need a degree or not. We talked about knowing your technology interest. Now let's go over to the second thing. Second thing you want to know, and do your research on this, do your research. You want to know if that specific job career really have a high demand. And not only a high demand, does it have a high demand for you to have a degree, right? Is that a job where you can't freelance or work your way up to get to your specific and desired job? Which in that case, definitely do your research first on the topic that you are looking into, and then decide if is college worth it. Now, when it comes to tech jobs, necessarily everything gets updated so much that what I have found out personally, going to college for a specific tech job necessarily doesn't really benefit, for the specific reason that it's 2025 and AI has arrived on the scene. Artificial intelligence is so advanced and will continue to advance. This is not even its peak of its era. In 2025 on September, this is not even a peak of its rival. And also some colleges that provide their film program uses old material, like old cameras, for instance. They don't necessarily move with the time frame, and also some right, not all, but most colleges as of right now are not upgrading to newer quality cameras and equipment. That's why when you go into like a job internship professional in 2025 or the year you graduate, everything will be such different and you won't know nothing. So when I say some tech jobs, it's not worth spending money on learning, in a sense of going to class, going to college and learning that skill is not too necessary. And it's worth actually doing your research at home, taking courses, and also practicing, which we all these tips I'm talking about, we're gonna lay them out later in this video. Now, after you did step 1 and 2 of finding out what specific tech you want to pursue, whether that's in the film career, whether that's in the cybersecurity, whether that's in meta and AI technology, or just jobs in warehouses. After you found that and also did your research on if it needs a degree or not. And as of now, jobs are looking for experiences. That's what brings my point back to what the secret is. Number 3, the main secret of this all is experience. Every job these days wants more experience than anything. Knowing if you should go to college or pursue higher level education, I would say ask yourself this question. Do that job offer more of the degree or the experience? Most jobs like nursing and doctors and dentist professionals really requires the degree, because you can have the experience. The experience is mostly definitely going to be there, but the degree is going to back it up and make you feel more official. Therefore, that's why degrees are important for those jobs. But in the creative aspect, for example, being a filmmaker and being a content creator solely relies on the amount of experience do you have. If you want to go to a job interview as of 2025 right now and go into some production company, they're not necessarily looking at your degree. You don't need to have a degree. You can be the top editor of your city, and they're gonna hire you because you provide value for what they are looking for. So if you can provide value in any job that you're looking for in the creative space, then yes, you are guaranteed to get hired, because you are skilled, you are more equipped, and you know your career more. And that's why I say to the people who are deciding they need to go to the school for their degree, I would say ask yourself this question: how much experience do I have in my career? How much experience do I have in my technology space? Do I know computers well? Can I open up a laptop and teach an old grandma? You know, because I would just say, if you can't teach the older generation about technology right now, then I would say get to practicing, get to building that experience, right? And you don't necessarily need college, because their experience is going to be outdated, and you build your experience through research, going on YouTube videos like this, teaching you how to do X, Y, and Z on the camera or your laptop or whatever you're interested in. But however, I would say, for instance, if you're going into a field of cybersecurity, hear me clearly, I would say yes, you should go to school for that, for the specific reason of cybersecurity. You can be very advanced at that, but when it comes to working for a corporate company, they're gonna if you don't have that degree, in my personal opinion, they're gonna look at you as if, yeah, you're valuable, but you're untrustable. You're untrustworthy because you know something very skilled that's meant to protect data out in the world, and you know that, but you also know a side of hacking. You know how to hack. You have that skill amongst you, which is good, but they might look at you funny because you're an outsider, knowing how to cybersecurity well, but also how to hack. So it depends on the company you're working for. CIA, maybe, who knows, they might want you. But degree, definitely need a degree for that. But in the creative space, to sum it up, to drive my point home, is if you're in a creative space, you really need to rely on heavily of experiences and getting out there in that field. If you're a filmmaker or you're a content creator, shoot that video, keep shooting it. Consistency, build that repetition. Always feed your mind on growing your career and growing and growing and growing. And you don't necessarily need a degree for that. When it comes to filmmaking and in that space, the only reason I would recommend you to go to college, make sure you don't get in debt, go to college, maybe a community college actually, is for the connections. Mainly for the connections, specifically for the connections, because there's so many people you meet. As the old term goes, it's not what you know, but it's who you know. And of course, it's what you know. That's why you practice so much to become great at what you do, and you learn every single day. But connections is definitely the reason why you may want to go to college for that. I personally am at college right now. I'm at a community college, yes, and I'm taking a few film classes, but I'm strictly really there for business. I'm there for the business side of things. So my major is business, but I'm taking some film classes only for the mission of meeting more people. And that's kind of my encouragement to you on whether or not you should go to college. Make sure you have a purpose, number one, and make sure learn that yourself. Learn that. It's so many, like, go on Google, type everything that you need to know. Everything, courses is all there. Information is there. Information is endless at the year 2025. Utilize all that, man. I'm in the same boat with you guys, and I'm just utilizing everything I need to, soaking up information and you know, making an impact in the world. So I hope that answered your questions. If not, feel free to let me know it down in the comment section. I will check that out, get back to you. I'll make a video about it or so. Thank you for watching this video. On this channel, me, my brother, and my father, we create short films, but we not only create short films, we teach one another. Each one teach one. You know, we teach you guys, for an example, how to create films, and not only create films, how to work certain, you know, camera lighting and setups, and also give you game on certain things. So check out our content here, and yeah, I would love to hear from you guys what y'all think either about this video, if it wasn't helpful, or just specifically what are y'all interested in. Further ado, have a good day.